how can that, you know,
And let me tell you how I got them. I ordered the brakes with my VIN number.
here.
It just blows my mind. So lying on another car, truck, and he said,
The actual mileage of the truck. Well, I keep saying 160. That's it. And I'll at the end of Hey guys, the big lie about Ford brakes. Changing my brakes, right? Let me tell you about these brakes. 2020 F-150, 160,000 miles. Wrap your head around that, 160,000. Look at that brake. 160,000 miles. Here's a new brake. A comparison. How amazing is that? This truck went 160,000 miles, and this is worn about 50%. It was the same thing with the front of the truck. Pet store, I have dog beds. Same with the front of the truck. It just blew me away. When I changed the front, I thought, wow, how can that, you know, be half worn at 160,000 miles? No clue. Let me show you those brakes. I wish I'd made a comparison with the new and old with those. Here they are. YouTubing to find out how to turn the brake off in the back. I'll show you that as well in this. Here we go. Tractions, everything. Here's the old brakes. 160,000 miles. Not even worn. So how did that happen? How did I have a truck that went 160,000 miles and the brakes are like 50%? I'll tell you how. When I went to the Ford dealer, I told him I had a truck that had been 160,000, has 160,000 miles on it. I said I wanted the same brakes that I've always, that was built with the truck. I told him I wanted the same brakes, right? So the funny thing about that is I couldn't believe they had lasted this long. Look at that truck. 160,000 miles. What he told me, well, when I went to pick him up, he said, look, Mike, he said the brakes are ordered. And let me tell you how I got them. I ordered the brakes with my VIN number. I told him I wanted the same brakes I got on my truck when I bought it because they lasted 160,000 miles. And he did just that. Oh, he matched them up. If you ever want 160,000 miles out of a set of brakes, this is what you order. I'm going to go show you this one. Out of here. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's see if we have this on the other. Yep. Front brakes, back brakes. Now, when I bought these brakes, they weren't cheap. They were $225. That's a lot of money. But I really didn't have to replace them. They would have lasted another,
I don't know, maybe 100,000 miles. Who knows? And that's a big lie. That's where I'm getting to the big lie about Ford, is these doggone brakes, they make them where they'll last a lifetime of a truck. And these will definitely last a lifetime of my truck. I'm at 160,000. It's been a great truck. I may never get rid of it, but you know, it could have went to 200, 250. It just blows my mind. So remember, with Ford parts, they have parts that will last a lifetime of a vehicle. Another thing about that is the guy told me that. He told me that when I bought these brakes, I requested the brakes I had on my truck with the VIN. You know, he wanted the VIN so he could match up those brakes. When I got there, he explained to me, these brakes usually aren't on the F-150. They're on performance cars, what have you. I don't know. But I do know these brakes last. Again, $225. I'll never change these again. The big lie that Ford does. So, shop Ford and get the parts that last. Now, I do keep saying that Ford lied. You know, maybe that's not fair. Because when I did go to Murray Ford here in Kingsland, Georgia, they gave me exactly what I asked for. And a little bit about what I said earlier is the fella did tell me that maybe they were doing production line on another car, truck. And he said, when your truck come through there, they still have those brakes in the bin. They throw it on them. And he agreed. You know, he's like, wow, 160,000 miles. I think he was a little taken aback. Let me see if I can show you the mileage. I think it's still in the, yeah, it's still in the maintenance mode. Oh, no, I can show you the mileage. Hold on. Let me do that real quick. There's the actual mileage of the truck. Well, I keep saying 160, 157. Everybody gets it. Again, remember, I kept saying the Ford lie. Really no lie. Just shop for the better products. You can get the $40 brakes, which, say $75 brakes. But again, I never knew there was $225 brakes. Now I do. So, I guess that's it. And I'll, at the end of this, I'll put on that parking video. I've owned Ford, Chevy, Dodge. My wife has this Hyundai. If you notice, that's coming from that Hyundai. Palisade. Evidently, the engines are bad and they leak oil. Anyhow, that'll be another video. It's going in the shop Monday. Bye-bye.